Freddie, what was the goal with Kovalev and Pesce? Pesce win by what form? We saw he didn't have anything that presented a challenge or troubled Kovalev.
Well, in the gym and in the mitts and stuff like that, he had a real good style, and he looked really good. And even the warm up in the locker room was really great. And yeah, I think in one of the rounds, in between rounds, I said, "Where's that guy in the fucking dressing room?" I said, "What? Where's that guy?" Because that guy that was in the dressing room didn't really go to the ring.
Yeah.
And I was a little disappointed. And then maybe I said that maybe this guy just has his number, because he's beaten badly both times they fought. And he just, I was thinking about stopping the fight in the 6th round, and he asked me for one more, and I said, if you don't go out there and show me that you can win this fight or change this, I have to stop it. I don't want to see you get beat up anymore. I said, you're my friend. I said, so he went out there, and he did do better in the next round, but it wasn't good enough for me. Yeah. So I didn't want him to get hurt in the fight, and I think I made the right decision. I get booed pretty bad by it, but I don't care about that. They can boo all they want. I care about people, and I care about my fighters mostly.
How hard was it to make that decision, Freddie? And when did you start thinking you would have to stop it?
Well, it's a hard decision to make, but since we were getting beat so badly from maybe the first round on, he was hurt in the first round. I mean, I think he got knocked out in the first. They called it a slip, but it was. He was getting hit more and more, and the punches were affecting him. It seemed like more as the fight went on. I mean, I started thinking about it in the 4th round, and by 6, I was ready to stop it. And then he asked for one more, and I gave him the opportunity because it was a title fight, and I wanted to give him every opportunity he could. So I think I did at that point, and I think I did the right thing at the next round.
Did he say anything to you? Was he okay with it after? I know he wanted that extra round, but afterwards, was he okay with you taking that decision?
No, he told me, and he said, no. Yeah, he says, I want to continue. He says, no, and I just turned and told the referee, that's it.
After the fight, how do you feel about you stopping a lot of fighters during they're combative when the trainer tries to stop the fight?
The thing is, he cried a little bit. I mean, that shows me he cares. I like that motion, that someone cares that much about the fight and so forth. So I think he cares about fighting, and maybe he'll have another day, but maybe just not against the guy as strong as Kovalev. Kovalev is just maybe has his number. I said, because he beat him up both times. He knocked him out in the 7th and 8th on 2 fights now, and he gave him a beating on every round before that also. So certainly we don't have a future with Kovalev, but. There are some other fighters out there that maybe he can fight, but I think he needs to get back on track, and maybe he needs to get a win first before he thinks about fighting anybody.